Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another MLB The Show 24 Road to the Show series video. And today we have a 3-game series against the Philadelphia Phillies, and this Cincinnati Reds team is on fire. We have a record now of 74-35, and Ryan Gamer in the last episode just broke the single season RBI record. So yes, Ryan now holds the single season home run record and the single season RBI record. And next up on the list, basically that locks in our MVP, but that's not the main goal this season. The main goal is obviously to win the World Series. Number 2 is, of course, to win the MVP. And then number 3, or maybe right up there with number 2, is to actually get a gold glove. I want to get a gold glove for the first time ever in MLB The Show history for me. I want to win a gold glove, and I feel like we've been building the ball excellently from the right field position. I feel like Ryan Gamer has been on fire lately, but is it enough to win a gold glove? Only time will tell. So a 3-game series today in Philadelphia, looking to continue this hot stretch for Ryan Gamer and the Cincinnati Reds team. Thank you all so much for the continued support on this series. If you all get some enjoyment, be sure to drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and there is plenty more sports game content here on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. And Ryan Gamer, many of you all already know this, but if you do not, he is the multi-sport virtual athlete on the channel. You can check out the other sports game career modes by checking the different playlists in the video description, or just check the channel page. But here we are, batting the typical third spot. We have Shane Baz on the mound, who's really not had a great year. And we are going up against Kobe Allard, if I'm saying that name correctly, who is having a solid year. Nothing spectacular, but still a pretty good year. But it's time. Let's play some high-level baseball today and crush the Philadelphia Phillies. They're sitting with the record of 57-52. We're sitting 74-35.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
I chase the cutter. That is a nasty cutter.
They have the ability to look
it's
out
slow
there,
and it's got a lot of movement.
Be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
I was just a little bit off. You could tell I thought it was coming in quicker.
And that's the third out.
And it just dropped. Good changeup.
So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score.
Good use of the cutter off speed and then changeup on the second pitch. I know the cutter is a cut fastball, but honestly, this pitcher's cutter is like a changeup. I mean, it's coming in slow with a lot of break, more like a slider, but it's hard to call it a cut fastball, right?
The crowd's here just as energetic now as they were at that old park, and trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there.
I mean, I think that was a little high, but umpires are usually on Ryan's side, so I can't complain. Don't want it.
Curve misses outside.
I tell you, Kobe's off-speed pitches, his junk pitches are nasty. That cutter, circle change, and 12-6 drop have so much movement. It's going to be tough to hit them. And good placement so far at the fastball, too.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
It's just coming in so slow. You can tell I'm so used to a faster changeup. That's coming in at 83.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
I mean, when's the last time we faced a pitcher like this? This is the opposite of usually what we face. This is a pitcher who throws a slower fastball, hits his spots, and throws a lot of junk.
Definitely want to get involved.
But Reds are up 1-0.
All it's gonna take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Line drive, base hit.
I think Ryan might be tired. He coached an incredible football game yesterday. I'm not saying that the team played great, but he coached the Kentucky Wildcats in the 2026 college football playoff first round. That game was in Lexington, Kentucky, which is really close here to, well, is really close to Cincinnati, not close here to Philadelphia. I was thinking this was a home game. No wonder. Wait, this is Philadelphia?
In the air,
just
right
kidding.
Field.
Oh, he's out.
Down for a hit. They get the force.
Gold glove. We may not know where we're playing. All I can think about is football right now, clearly.
Happens sometimes, but it never really should. Seems like he just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect.
1-0 lead, top of the sixth. Runner on first, one out. Hit a double or better or hit a home run? I'm going to go double or better. And we're going to hit a home run.
First
Don't want that. Kobe is still on the mound.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Up to 71 pitches in top of the sixth.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In the air, right side.
Go.
In position.
No, that's not going. You know, Kobe hits his spots. I mean, every single pitch is on the corners, right where he wants it. It's hard to read his fastball right away. I don't know. I don't think I've ever faced off against this pitcher before. But wow, he is winning. He's out now. It's Matt Brash on the mound. A slider, four-seam, slurve, cutter, and a seeker.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down.
That's a big velocity change. That's really coming in there. Top of the eighth, we're down 4-1 somehow. Come on, Reds. We got to rally. One out.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Adjusting from a pitcher who just threw 80s and low 90s to a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Yeah.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs.
I could barely see it. I'll be honest with you all. What a pitch. What a rough game for Ryan the Punisher. Made a good play in the field, a couple good plays, but
contributed to the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Yeah, definitely frustrated, but look at Ryan Gamer's last month. 462 average, 17 home runs, 38 RBIs in 1 month. But today, very disappointing. Ryan's coming off a 3-for-4, 2 home run, 3 RBI game. And then 0-for-4 and a strikeout. Just wasn't our day. It's as simple as that, right? Just wasn't our day. I'm going to pause the video, take a screenshot. We're going to head back to the clubhouse, let Ryan Gamer relax a little bit, and dive into game 2. You know, I know what it was. The game yesterday that Ryan Gamer coached, Kentucky Wildcats versus Utah, first round of the college football playoffs, was so stressful. That game was so stressful. I feel like Ryan Gamer is still stressed from that. Had to fly from Cincinnati, actually flied his own plane, or flied. That's when you all know I'm a bad pilot. He flied his own plane. That's when you know. If you want to check out how good I am at a pilot, just check out Gamer Ability 2, my second channel, for the Microsoft Flight Sim career mode. But yeah, he flew from Cincinnati to Philadelphia, got there late last night, and then, you know, watched some film to get ready here for the Phillies matchup, and clearly did not watch enough because Kobe just dominated against the Cincinnati Reds team. We got our ace on the mound. Hunter Green, 12-4 on the year. He's played incredible. They got their ace, Zach Wheeler, on the mound, who has not had a great year as far as wins and losses. But that's not a good stat to look at for pitchers, really, because maybe he's held them to 2 or 3 runs at a time, and then, you know, ends up the team doesn't score any runs on the offensive side, right? 149 strikeouts, though, in 135 innings, really good. A good ERA at 3.87 as well. So, honestly, Zach Wheeler has had a good year. Just seems like the Phillies are just not getting a lot of production on the offensive side to win games. We can do this. We got to win this, right? We can't lose this series. A tough loss there in game 1. Game 2, let's focus up. Come on.
2 outs, nobody on.
So Ryan had more time to rest.
The National League leader in runs batted in this year. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Out there on the mound, he's
Good
setting
pitch.
the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that one is inside.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like not seeing the ball well at all in this ballpark. Come on.
And a foul ball.
A little off on the sinker. We have to start playing. I tell you, when you get in a slump in this game, it is so hard to swing your way out of it. Good thing we got a piece of that. That 12-6 curve has so much movement. That's it.
Down the line.
Just a
And
little
it gets
late.
into the corner, but it's foul.
That's a home run pitch right in the sweet spot. Honestly, a big mistake there for Zach Wheeler, but it worked.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Nobody left for Cincinnati, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Well, yeah. Just a rough
Here is Harper.
series of baseball here for Ryan. 2 strikeouts? When do you all ever see me strike out that many times? Only in slumps, and that's what we're in.
And a liner around into right center for a base hit. Around second is
Get out of
Turner.
there.
To third.
Yes! Gold Glove Ryan, though.
Well, that was a great
Perfection.
throw from Wright to cut him down.
Look at Ryan, like, yeah. You better watch out.
Play, and it was tough to tell if he tried to push it on his own or if the
I mean,
base
that
coach
was perfection.
was
What a
waving him
tag,
around,
too. It's
but
close.
With the ball behind you, that's when you have to rely on
What
your
a
coach to have
tag. He
good
did
feel
tag
for
him.
play,
The
and
glove
right
went
there, it just
through
didn't work out
his
for him.
hand, so definitely
Back
tagged
here in
him.
Philadelphia as we go to the
That's-
top
that's
of the 4th.
perfection.
Now for the Reds,
Come
number
on.
12.
Ryan the
And
Punisher
here comes.
just punishing base runners.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see.
When
what
you're
kind of
not seeing the
adjustment hitters
baseball
make
well,
the second
it
time
just-
through the order.
it's so
We'll
tough.
know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Well, we saw it
Smash to
there.
center, way back, and you can forget it.
Finally.
Home run. A
Perfect,
gigantic
perfect,
blast.
right down the middle.
He's
I saw
one
that
step
right away.
closer to 100 homers this season, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Close
That
to
one just
100
sounded
homers
different.
this season.
That
That
might have
ball
been the
was
loudest moment
tattooed.
yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
My ears are ringing too. That thing
That's
was
exactly the
loud.
pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Yes. I needed that so bad. It's just when you're in a slump,
One down.
you keep
Now
swinging,
Schwarber
you'll
comes
swing your
up
way
to
out of it.
here.
1-0. Reds lead here.
To chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Lays out and
Yes.
makes the play.
Gold Glove Ryan. I told you I want that gold glove.
This
Ryan
time
Gamers
wasn't
won
the result of a
MVPs
bad
on the channel
route,
before.
Cindy. The only reason he made
Not
the
here in
play is
MLB The Show
because his route
24,
was so good.
but he has
No doubt,
100%
Statcast
route
tells the
efficiency for the
same
first time.
story.
Usually we
I mean,
get
he got to his
99.9.
spot as quickly as you can possibly
Let's go.
get there. And
Top 6. Here's some
Yeah,
real
I've never won a
power
gold
play.
glove though,
Number
so that's why a
12.
gold glove would be just
Wheeler,
maybe
back
a
to
little bit
work.
sweeter than MVP. Just as sweet,
That's
but
a
still.
strike across the top of the zone.
well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but
That's a
they
great
still
pitch.
need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able
Okay,
to deliver
1-1
big
ball
hit in
game.
those situations.
Top of the 6th, bases wide open, 2 strikes here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
When you're not seeing the ball, it's hard to hit it, obviously. It's what happens in this game sometimes. You just you get on a roll, and then you just go through a slump, whether it's a series or multiple series. Wow, it's tough sometimes.
Tie up the game with one swing here.
We haven't had many slumps this year, clearly, with how we're playing, but when they hit, they can be very frustrating. Only swing at pitches inside the zone. I mean, okay, but I'm not going to worry about that. Soto is on the mound here. Base is open. They have a 2-1 lead. Top of the 8th. Nobody on, 1 out. We have to get on base.
Bounce to the left side.
Yes.
And
That's a clutch hit. Nothing fancy.
And that puts the tying
Come on.
run on base.
That is huge.
Seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it.
Look at Ryan. Ryan's fired up. Love it.
Now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Come on, team.
Pitch. And that one is lifted in the air.
Not what you want to see.
That's out number 2.
Okay, we need a big-time hit here. Jake Fraley.
Cincinnati, Jake Fraley.
Come on, Jake.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
On the ground, right side.
Yes,
Sneaks
go.
through, base
Nope.
hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw in holds the lead.
Okay, our
runner at
coach told us to
second.
go.
2 on
I
now,
disagree.
with 2
It's a
away.
good thing I held back.
Got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not gonna
Do you
leave
all
this in
agree?
the umpire's hands. I'm gonna be aggressive.
There's
It was
no
in a
way we
location
would have
where
been
you get
safe.
those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right
I mean, it
there.
was a bad throw,
Backing
but
that
you
back.
can't anticipate a bad
Back
throw.
will be the shortstop. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's to
Come on.
third. Boom.
Run into him.
Out number
Oh,
3.
you can't run into him. This is not MLB Slugfest, right?
Red strand a couple, and our score remains 2-1.
Oh, is this not MLB
On to the bottom of the
Slugfest? You all
8th,
remember
and
that where you
digging
could
in for
just
Philadelphia,
run straight
Yohan
into
Rojas.
the defender
I think
and
when
the
you
catcher?
contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
Wow,
also
I
think
miss
about the speed.
MLB
If he can get
Slugfest,
on, that's gonna
NFL
give
Blitz.
One more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, out towards right center. He's got it.
Did not have a great reaction there, but we got to, and that's what matters.
That first pitch fastball just
I move forward. First step
Go-ahead
should be
run on
back with
base.
though as an outfielder.
Now it's the right fielder.
Oh.
He's already homered here in this one.
Top of the 9th. Runner on second, runner on third. 2-2 ball game. Rally Reds have rallied in the 9th. It is time to give our team the win. It's top of the 9th. It won't be a walk-off, but come on. Jeffrey Springs, 4-seam, circle change, slider, 2-seam.
Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. And that's the 3rd out. So a 9th inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head.
You know, if we
are
lose this
tied
game, we have to
2-2.
accept responsibility. That's on us. That's a pitch that's a home run pitch. Just not seeing the ball well in Philadelphia this weekend. I don't know.
So 2 down. Now a
It's
chance
still
for
2-2.
Nick Castellanos.
2 outs, bottom of the 9th.
He's
Please
always
don't
a
be a
threat.
home run
Even if this
save.
guy is
Oh,
0 for 3 for the
Castellanos.
night
Oh,
with
no,
3
no.
strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and
Used
do
to be a
damage
Cincinnati
because
Red.
He's that good.
Wow, we say
All
that a
tied
lot
up
in this
here in the
series.
second
That's how many.
game of the
That's how many
series.
players the Reds never signed back.
Down the line, it's a base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the
Good play,
gap
but
and give the
not
Phillies
much
the
else we
lead.
can do there. Good hit. Castellanos is clutch. That's what he does.
Runner at first with 2 away. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Okay.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay
Alec
dialed in
Bohm
here.
is
Look
as
for
clutch
anything in the
as they
dirt.
come
Try your
with
best to
runners
get
in scoring position.
position.
Oh no. All right. They don't now this isn't a runner in scoring position though.
And that's ripped for a base hit.
Castellanos has a lot of respect for Ryan's arm, but this is a nightmare.
2 away.
Milner's had a
Everything
great
together
year
for
for the
him. Just a
bullpen.
cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones
They've
you
got to
dream
put Tanner
about.
Scott
Ones
in,
the cage,
right?
You're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
A 3-2 final score in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining
I mean, what'd I say? We have to accept full responsibility for that. We were in a perfect situation to give our team the lead. We did not deliver with the runner on second and third. A perfect fastball down the middle. Just vision's a little bit off today in Philadelphia. These first 2 games, they've just been off. And now, to be fair, I say first 2 games were off. That game we did go 2 for 5 with the home run and RBI. But star players are expected to deliver in big-time moments. That's a big-time moment. We've delivered so many times with runners in scoring position. We should have won the game for our team. It's frustrating. At the end of the day, let's just return to the clubhouse and reset. I wanted to win that so bad. It's just, that was a fastball right in the wheelhouse. And Castellanos gets a clutch hit. Alec Boehm gets a good hit. And that's the first time our bullpen has really stumbled. I mean, yeah, that was rough from our bullpen. Or I feel like Tanner Scott should have probably been in the game. Not sure why he was not in the game. But we are at risk of getting swept. Lodolo has dominated this year. I know Hunter Green's our ace, but Lodolo has dominated it in each and every start. So you got Aaron Nola on the other side. Oh my, he's going to be tough to hit. We got Lodolo. You know, we have multiple aces on the Cincinnati Reds team. And Nola is so tough to hit. A pitcher that I always struggle to hit. We've got to change that today and find a way to hit him. And we did break our slump last game, so that's good. But we're still not on. Game of the week.
And welcome into the
prevent a
ballpark.
sweep.
Happy to have you with us.
All the rain.
All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
Now, it's interesting. In past MLB The Show series, I was so good at hitting in the rain, right? But now in MLB The Show 24, I have not actually hit well in the rain. That's something different here in MLB The Show 24. Come on. Yes! Ryan Gamer in the rain is back. He punished baseball after baseball in MLB The Show 23, 22, 21 in the rain. Has not in 24, but he's back.
Seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Remember when I said Aaron Nola is going to be tough to hit? Well, okay.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
I knocked off, I had another controller sitting over there, and I somehow knocked it off. I guess celebrating for the home run, my hand just brushed it.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, 2-0.
Not too bad yet.
Runner on second, 2 outs.
Not going to be able
Here we
to
go.
hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up.
That was a gift. That was another gift, actually.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Now that's a nasty fastball.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Ryan's mad after not winning the game for the team last game, so he comes out with the home run.
Top half of inning number 3. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds.
We can't get swept by the Phillies. Come on. Tough ballpark to play in, though.
Fires. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Honestly, that's a good use of the circle change there.
The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
If that is a changeup, it's gone.
Man on second, 2 down.
Full count here. Let's get an RBI. Come on, Ryan. One time.
Got him looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
That's a tough at-bat. You know, home run and then a strikeout. That's 3 or 4 strikeouts in this series. Very rare for Ryan Gamer to have multiple strikeouts in a series and had 2 in the same game, right? Okay, here we go. Phillies have tied it. They're RBI machines today.
Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. And it stays fair.
Alec Boehm does it again. He was a big part of their rally to win the game.
6th inning. And now number 12. Here comes a pitch. That
We got a tie ball game. Top the 6, nobody on, no outs.
Doing a good job
One
of
time.
simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging
That is a
more than
nasty
hit
knuckle
every
curve.
inning,
That
and
thing
they've
is
only
moving
struck
so
out
much.
twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Honestly, it's not a pitch that we can probably crush anyways. Probably a good thing we held off of that.
And right back to the mound.
Look at Nola go.
Gathers and
That is a
throws to
hard
first.
play to make.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Honestly, had some good pop up the middle there. Aaron Nola just makes a great catch.
Alec Bohm.
Reds lead. Bottom of the 6th. Alec Bohm is back. It is 3-2. No outs here with a runner on first. Play is likely at third.
In the air, right field.
Gold Glove Ryan.
What a play.
Come on.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent.
Oh, I'm
diving
hungry to make a
catch.
play.
You can absolutely
All day,
tell
every day,
he was
right?
All in and tracking that ball down.
What a catch. Now, although Ryan Gamer's been in a slump hitting, he has been dominating in fielding this series. So many good plays. That throw out in game, was that game 1 or game 2?
For the Phillies.
The assist.
With the go-ahead run
That
at the
assist was
plate
really
here in the
good.
Bottom of the 6th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Go 3.
Lead runner makes the turn at
Yeah,
second.
right. That's Ryan the Punisher.
The tag at third, and he's
Ryan
out.
says, get out of here. 2 outs now.
He comes
Lead runner
out
is off.
firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the
I don't know
attitude
what
that
the
aggressive
third
and good
base coach
outfielders
was
have.
thinking when he told the runner on second or the runner from first to
And now
keep
the
going.
big-time power
That
threat,
is a
number
bold
12. He
strategy
had a
against
big
Ryan.
swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste
that
any
ball
time
was
in this
blasted.
one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more.
All right, here we go. 3-2 lead here. Bases wide open, no outs. Christopher Sanchez on the mound.
Sanchez back to work. To third.
That's a rip.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
That was beautiful. All right, let's see if our team can hit us in for some insurance runs. Look at Ryan just having fun.
That one, he pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And
All right,
now they've got
Alex,
some
come on.
speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Left
That's an out.
field. Marsh running hard. Grabs it on the run. And there's
Good
one
try,
out.
Alex.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
You know, it's interesting.
And at
Alex
first, the one
Bregman
gone.
started the
Jake
year so
Frazier
good.
now at the plate.
Coming into Cincinnati,
One-run game,
started the
one
year
out,
so good,
gone.
but then he has not been playing great since the All-Star break.
Taps softly to the right side. Stop.
That's not
Foul
great.
on the off-balance throw.
I mean, at least he advanced the runner to
Late
scoring
bite on that
position.
Slider, got the hitter out in front.
All right,
rolled over on it.
Marte,
Exactly what
come
he was
on.
supposed to do.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now it's the shortstop. 2 outs. In the air, left field. Marsh makes
What a
the
catch.
grab on the run. So 1 left for
Great play by
Cincinnati.
Marsh out
They
there and
still lead
left,
at
right?
3-2.
That looks like Ryan Gamer out there. You all never thought that'd be something you would use to compliment a fielder, right? At the start of this MLB The Show series, but wow, have we
So
turned
one
it
out,
around.
nobody on. JT Real Muto stands in for the Phillies.
Now in MLB The Show 25, it's not going to be as entertaining at the beginning. We're going to be a Gold Glove fielder. Hold that
Swinging
thought.
a drive, deep right field. That's got a chance. Lead
Yes,
lead,
keep that
and he
thought.
brought it back.
A little unorthodox route to it, right? Ryan goes left and just kind of shuffles a little bit, sidesteps, makes a play.
You get to a certain point where
Reds
each
win.
pitcher is trying to
We didn't
outdo
get
the
swept.
other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Ryan's back, and Tanner Scott, when he comes in, he gets saves, and Hobie Milner honestly has done a great job this year, but he struggled there. Ryan goes 2 for 4, a home run, a single, and RBI, 4 for 13 on the series, which is good. 2 home runs and 2 RBIs, but Ryan is a big part of why we lost in game number 2. I know you can never blame just one player, but in that situation, your best hitter with the fastball down the middle, you got to put the blame on Ryan there. You know, I'm not one to blame one player, but we have to get a hit in that situation, or at least... Yeah, I mean, we've got to do something. That's a home run pitch, a high percentage pitch, and you shake it off, and we did, and we had a big game, and we got the win. So a 3-2 win on 10 hits to their 9 hits, and Lodolo does it again. Lodolo has dominated this year. He continues to dominate, and this Reds lineup hit very well today. TJ Friedel with 3 hits, Ryan Gamer with 2, Jake Fraley with the hit and an RBI, Ellie De La Cruz with 2 hits, Ryan Ward with the RBI as well. Home runs on the day from Ryan Gamer, Ryan Ward, and Jake Fraley. Love to see that. And look at our bullpen. That's usually what our bullpen does right there. They come in and they lock it down every single time. They have been, honestly, if they're not the best bullpen in baseball this year, I'd be really surprised. And I think our record shows that. But a big part of our record is just how good our bullpen is. And it's not just our bullpen. Our starters have been great. Shane Baz has struggled. I mean, that's been... He's struggled all year. And we have a couple of starters who've struggled. But our first 3 starters have done a great job here for this Reds team. And I would argue our first 4 starters and our entire bullpen has done great. There's only been like 2 or 3 blown saves this year. Yeah, we've lost games with our relievers in, but it wasn't blown saves typically. But when Tanner Scott has been in, he's dominated with saves. I mean, he's unhittable basically. You see Ryan Gamer on his phone. He's about to pilot the plane, his own plane there to, where are we going next? Washington. So he's going to fly from Philadelphia to Washington there. And for a series against the Washington Nationals, we just played them. Won the series 2-1. That is when Ryan Gamer broke the single season RBI record in the last episode. Then, of course, today we lost the series 2-1 in Philadelphia. Painful. So we're looking to really dominate against a struggling Washington Nationals team, a team who we crushed the ball against in the last episode. And that was when Ryan, of course, just continued to climb with home runs, RBIs, and multiple home run games. He just dominated. We are batting now .470, 92 home runs, 198 RBIs, and a slugging of over 1,000. But before we go, let's take a look at the standings here. So you got Reds leading the NL Central, and it's important to point out that St. Louis Cardinals team is having a great year. If it wasn't for this insane Reds team, they would be leading the division, right? They're playing great baseball. They're probably going to get a wild card spot, but they're playing great baseball. You have the NL East leader, Atlanta. The NL West leader, the LA Dodgers. We could get a Reds-LA Dodgers rematch. That would actually be awesome if we get that. And then in the AL, you got Toronto leading the East, Cleveland leading the Central, and then you got Houston leading the West. And it is close. Look at the East. 3 games separate first and second, and New York is right there as well. You got the Central separated by 0.5 games. That's Minnesota, who we crushed in the World Series last year. We won 4-0. And then the West is pretty close too, 5.5 games. Not very close here in the NL between first and second. But what a year this has been. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more. And I am still having a blast in this series. I love each and every episode. It is so much fun, and we don't have much baseball left in this season. We've got August, we've got September, and then of course, it is playoff time in October. So not a lot of baseball left, but I'm really enjoying this. Thank you all for continuing to keep this series going. I am having a blast, and I'm glad you all are as well. I will see you all in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.